Hi, this is Mrs. Dam. Welcome to a grammar video on subjects and predicates. You should have with you at home your grammar notebook. Please open to your first available clean blank page and write subjects and predicates at the top. If you don't have your notebook, please don't worry. You can take notes at home on any piece of paper, then bring the paper to class and glue it into your notebook the next day. It's super important that you understand the job of the subject and the predicate in a sentence. The subject is the who or what the sentence is about. Please make sure you write that in your journal. The subject is the who or what the sentence is about. The predicate is the action or the being of the subject. Predicate is the verb or the action in the sentence plus the other words that go with it. And I'll show you what I mean next. Okay, let's look at this first sentence. My dog Margie barks at rabbits. You'll see I've color-coded it to help you understand. The subject, the complete subject of this sentence is my dog Margie. The complete predicate, the action or the being of the subject, is barks at rabbits. Now, you can also break down the complete subject and predicate into simple subjects and simple predicates. And in this case, we need to look at the one word of the subject that the sentence absolutely has to have, and that would be Margie. Margie is the simple subject. You can take away the words my dog and it still makes sense with just Margie. That is truly what the sentence is about. We can also break down the complete predicate to the simple predicate, the one word or the verb, the action verb that tells us what's going on in the sentence. And in this case, it's the word barks. Barks is the simple predicate. And truly, you could have a sentence that just says, Margie barks. But we have more details with a complete subject, my dog Margie, and a complete predicate, barks at rabbits. I mentioned that it's super important that you understand the jobs of a subject and predicate. And the reason for that is this. A complete sentence requires a subject and a predicate. Again, a complete sentence requires a subject and a predicate. So, for you to understand if a sentence is complete or not, you have to first identify the subject and the predicate, or the lack of. So let's look at this phrase. Went to the grocery store. You should ask yourself, is this a complete sentence? The answer is no. Now you need to tell me why. As you can see, we have a verb. We have some action. The word went. This is the simple predicate. But I have no idea who or what went to the grocery store. So this is not a complete sentence. Now let's look at the next phrase. My best friend Julie. I know who we're talking about. We're talking about Julie. But in this case, I have no idea what the subject Julie is doing in the sentence. So again, this is not a complete sentence because it's missing a predicate. Let's look at another example. After school yesterday. In this case, we have neither a subject nor a predicate. We have a time, but we don't know who or what the sentence is about or what is going on. This is not a complete sentence. Now let's look together at some complete sentences and talk about subjects and predicates. First, let's find the complete subject. Fourth graders are responsible and polite. The complete subject is fourth graders. The simple subject, the one word you can boil it down to, is also fourth graders. In this case, there is only one word that serves as both both the complete subject and the simple subject. And let's look at the predicate, are responsible and polite. All of these words make up the complete predicate. The word are is the simple predicate. It tells us it's the being, so we know that fourth graders are something. Then the rest of these words tell us what they are. The next sentence, the baseball team celebrated its tournament win. The complete subject, the thing that the whole sentence is about, is the baseball team. But if I narrowed it down to one word, it would be the noun team. So the baseball team is the complete subject and team is the simple subject. The rest of the sentence is the complete predicate. Celebrated its tournament win. But if I'm looking for the one word that I need, the verb that is the simple predicate, it would be celebrated. So the simple predicate is celebrated. Let's look at one more. My Aunt Amy enjoys cooking for her family. The complete subject, the thing that the whole sentence is about, is my Aunt Amy. But when I boil it down to one word, a noun, that is the subject of the sentence, it's the word Amy. Amy is the simple subject. Enjoys cooking for her family. That's the predicate. That's the action and all the words that go with it. But there's one word that matters most of all, the simple predicate, and it's the action verb enjoys. Enjoys is the simple predicate. Let's review quickly. Please make sure that your notes reflect these important concepts. The subject is the who or the what the sentence is about. The predicate is the action or the being in the sentence. And most important of all, a complete sentence requires both a subject and a predicate. If you have any questions about this, please let me or Mrs. Turner know. We'll be practicing this all week at school. Thanks so much.